Mistover is a new game that combines turn-based combat and roguelike elements. Mistover starts out in a town, and this area acts as your home where you can better the skills of your party members, recruit new party members, accept and cash in missions, buy equipment, and more. After you set out on a mission, you will move about the map in a sort of grid-based fashion. Essentially, when you move, the enemies will move. While you are in the dungeons, you will need to monitor your food and light bars. As you move or do any actions, they will slowly decrease. Items that you buy in shops or find in dungeons will help you restore these bars. If your light is too low, you won't be able to see, and if your food hits 0, your party members will slowly die. While in dungeons, you will find loot and books, and the different books can be used to upgrade your total food and light bars. You will need to watch out for traps, along with enemies that will try to engage you in combat. Once you are engaged with an enemy, the game switches to a turn-based combat system. This part of the game operates how you would expect it to. There are some small things that you do need to pay attention to while in battle. Positioning is really important. Certain moves will require you to be in different columns to be able to use them. If you formed a co-op skill with an ally and you're in the right position, you can perform these devastating attacks on your enemies. Certain characters have different systems for how they can perform their skills. Some have a traditional mana system, while others gain the ability to use skills as they use their regular attacks. The battles are generally fun, but after you defeat the set of enemies within a dungeon, they will reappear in the dungeon, but you will not gain any rewards for it. I really do not like this element of the game. I understand gaining less rewards from defeating enemies again, but not gaining anything just feels like the game doesn't respect my time. Another element that seems to be broken or confusing is the understanding of the Doomsday Clock. Essentially, if you don't open up everything or kill everything within a dungeon, the clock will then click forward. But if you do everything within a dungeon, you're supposed to gain time for it, but sadly this never happened for me. This is really annoying, and I think there's a bug related to the clock. I honestly think this whole system should be taken out. Some missions will require you to just grab some items or kill a few enemies, but needing to defeat everything and grab everything within a dungeon every time you go back to it is extremely tedious and hurts the flow of the game. Overall, I do think parts of Mistover are pretty good, but in its current state, I can't recommend it. I would suggest keeping an eye out on this one and see if it receives more patches.